The Contented Man, These Halcyon Days, in brackets. Third track from the album. It's a song that I had this kind of riff. No, this one. And I'd had that for a number of years before I actually wrote the song. I actually had some working lyrics. When I moved into my house that I currently live in, I moved there in 2006. And when we moved in, the lady who we bought the house off seemed like a really, really lovely person when we were looking around the house and buying it. And she was a big pillar in the local Catholic community. Was at the church opposite and was very, very well respected. And so I was really disappointed when the day we actually moved in, we found out that she'd kind of decimated the house. She'd taken, as well as the fixtures and fittings that she was due to take, she'd taken like plants out of the garden and left enormous holes, and taken wardrobe doors but left the wardrobes. And worst of all, in the living room was this beautiful fireplace, and she'd taken the fireplace. There was nothing there but a pile of bricks. And after some legal wranglings, everything was returned, I can assure you. But I actually wrote this song then, and it was about them. She was called Mrs. Valds, and it was, Valds, do you think that it's Catholic, leaving a house like this? I'm glad you spared me the windows, and not just a pile of bricks. And I had that kind of tune. Clearly that was never going to make a great song, but I always liked the chord structure. And eventually, again, like some of the other songs on the album, when I got to my mum and dad's place in Spain for a couple of weeks rest, I got the guitar out and I remembered that kind of tune, and I wrote the song The Contented Man. It was just called The Contented Man at the time, didn't have These Halcyon Days around it. And I guess lyrically it's a song about what I'd just done, which was basically decide to make a go of things in the music industry. I wasn't going to just put up with the lot that I'd been given. I was going to go for it and make a difference. And I was approaching 40 at the time, so there's something about a midlife crisis in the song. But it's basically a G me up song, and say I'm looking for happiness, a little tenderness, and I won't settle for anything less. And that was the chorus. It didn't say on These Halcyon Days. I think it was, I'm looking for happiness, a little tenderness, won't take nothing less. I'm looking for happiness, maybe a little tenderness, I won't take nothing less. And when I came to record the song, I kind of thought, I want nothing less. And I thought it'd be nice if I put some lyrics in there, and that was when it became, wanting nothing less from these halcyon days. Which I think made it a better song. And yeah, recording wise, it's got a fantastic sax solo by Ed Barker, who played sax on the album. And when that saxophone comes in, that whole song it sounds like Supertramp to me, and I love it. Huge Supertramp fan. It's just rocking. And some other, I'm quite proud of the electric guitar player. I played all the electric guitar on that song, which I'm not much of an electric guitar player, but when I listen to that, I think, wow, was that me? I did pretty good. Again, huge backing vocals, oohs and ahs, and everything that I love, and great bass playing. Steve Walters on bass. And it's one of those great songs to play live. When I released the album, I did 2 gigs with a full band, and this song really took on a life of its own live. We were really giving it some. I think that's it. That's the story of The Contented Man, These Halcyon Days.